I think we are losing the fight. If for the past 8 years that was wasted by the MPP, we saw this effort from the past administration, we wouldn't have gotten to where we are now, that out of the 188 forests that we have lost about 43 of them to illegal mining. And you can see that there's that genuine fight. This is what I call fight. Okay. What the MPP did wasn't fight. It was just hands shaking. Do you understand? Changing of hands. They sat down and decided that, okay, we came into office, there are people in this illegal activity. They thought they were members of the NDC. Let's try and see how we can take it from them and give it to our people. And then pretend that we are stopping them. Let's pretend. You see, we all saw this. Operation Galam Stop, Operation this and that and all that. We are going to buy drones. $2.5 million sank into that. Today, where are the drones? We can't find it. One will say, we are in office, we should prosecute them. The processes will soon, be visible for everybody to see. But in the interim, we can say that this past administration took a certain ally into parliament, and which allowed the president to give our forest to miners. We all know what happened to Akonta Mining in Nimre Forest and all that. Today, the owner of Akonta Mining is at the CID answering questions. So you can see that effort. This happened over the week, last week, when Dr. Louisa Hanabisu went to an area with her team. You know, she is responsible for the Minerals Development Fund. And when you talk of Minerals Development Fund and what they do, they have something to do with mining, they have something to do with the communities and the share that they get, the royalties and all that. So as part of a working tour, she came around and then encountered this group of Galamseyers when they were at the Bui Subenso. Armed men came and held them hostage. When these gang were arrested, we all know what that commander, that police district commander there, tried to do. Now let me read what Dr. Louisa Hanabisu said. Even in the village, we had this group coming and besieging the place, basically hosting us hostage. Gunshots were everywhere, and they wouldn't allow us to go with the Chinese. Our brothers with the small eyes, they are all over the place. And the locals whose lives are being affected by the illegality, their water is being destroyed, the forest is being destroyed. These Chinese, at the end of the day, when they take your gold, they will take it to China. They may decide not to come here again. Who will be at a loss? It is you and I. They decided not to allow them to take the Chinese away. She continued. That's when I really got upset. After all, we've been through in the village. I told the police commander that we weren't leaving even a pin behind. She stated, it happened in your jurisdiction and is just around the corner. This police officer has been there and cannot tell us that he doesn't know what has been going on. So we need the minister responsible for interior to take action when it comes to this commander. I know not too long ago, many of the commanders were transferred because they've stayed there for too long. And when you stay somewhere for too long, you become so familiar with people and all that. So this one, action has to be taken, and then they need to investigate and arrest all those who came around shooting. They turned the area into somewhat Somalia or anywhere like a war.
Let's take a brief lesson.
Yes.
What we need to transfer.
Yes.
There's no problem, sir. The only problem is that they block us.
What is happening?
So I told you, okay, I want to.
Let me know.
No, it's okay.
Now you have cleared it.
Yes, I've cleared it. So I want to. With what I have, let's go.
No, so we understand it was the police who sent the tax. Can you confirm that?
Everything is confusing. And they made them to block us.
The police made the tax to block you.
That block us so that we release the Chinese here. So I went to tell the commander that the only thing I have to tell him is that I'm carrying those Chinese to the region, and we push for them to be moved to national.
Vitals, people say that your government appears to be, hesitant in terms of implementing or cracking the whip, because people say that this commander by now should have been relieved of his duties, but we've not heard anything like that.
Yes, very soon. I know when issues comes. You have a right to say it has taken a long time, but I will still maintain we are in a democracy. Investigation, you must allow every system or ministry and departments to do their job. The president has said he will not interfere when it comes to security matters and or corruption issues and all that. I know very soon you will see a release. I know very soon, especially when the Dr. Louisa is involved. She has to, aside what she's been granting the interviews and all that was on tape, she has to give a report to the IGP to take action through the Interior Ministry.
Yes, so
it will happen.
Yes, so when the Interior Minister issued that statement and said that they were going to transfer police officers from some districts or some areas to other areas in order to mitigate the fight, in order to mitigate the challenge in relation to Galamsey. People say that you've not been able to do that adequately, right? Because some of the commanders, some of the police officers are still there, sitting in these mining areas.
I must admit that I'm not too sure whether this commander is part of those who were transferred or he has been there, he wasn't transferred. Now that it has come to notice, I know the Interior Ministry will take action appropriately. Yes, I know for that.
People are, calling for your government to declare a state of emergency. And you listen to the lands minister not long ago. He held a press conference. He said that he even called illegal miners terrorists and that they were going to use tougher measures to combat this. But we are not seeing anything tangible at the moment.
You are not seeing anything tangible. I like your choice of words, but I beg to differ. We are making a lot of strides. A lot of areas are being secured back to the state from these illegalities. So for those who are calling for a state of emergency, I think we've not gotten there yet. The fight is being on and we are winning. So you don't call for a state of emergency whilst you are winning the fight.
Are we winning the fight?
We have recovered many of our forests back. This should tell you, the video or the voice you just played, it should tell you that we are working. Government is working. Without that, I can sit here and say that not too long ago, somewhere in the western region, we realized that there was a village in the whole forest that had a population of about 10,000 people who were into legal mining. That forest has been, village has been destroyed, and now government has gotten back. I think last week, we also saw another area that had a fuel station in the forest and all that. We are seeing it because of the victory and the successes and the fight that we are putting up. So no, we've not got into that point where we need to declare a state of emergency. Let us all support government to win this fight. I applaud the Minister for Lands and Natural Resources and all those who are helping the fight. Let me single out the media, most especially Erastus Asaredonko. He's also doing fantastic job. Now in Ghana here, you can always count on him when it comes to this fight and activities. He knows everywhere, and he is also covering where we are going wrong, where he feels we are not doing much better. He has been bold to let us know. Nobody is harassing him like he experienced over the past 8 years under Nana Addo and Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. So we are doing a good job. It's a fight. It must go on till the total victory is declared.
You know, you roll out some initiatives, including the Tree for Life initiative.
Yes.
You also roll out another one, River Guards.
Yes.
And people are saying that, I mean, it's been speculated that, I mean, this, if you look at the illegal miners, now they are sophisticated.